welcome back to the History Diaries podcast. I'm your host, Katie Kennedy, and today we have a very, very, very special guest on today, a friend who I've known for a long time.
Yeah.
He is the winner of Big Brother 2023. It's Jordan Sangha. Yay!
Hello,
Everyone
round
clap!
of
Everyone
applause.
clap!
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh my goodness, we've got a studio audience in here.
All of two people.
I'm trying not to twist my neck right now because it doesn't pick up properly on the microphone. But no, we have known each other for years, haven't we?
Such a long time. Was it COVID?
Yeah, I think it was.
COVID.
Yes.
So basically, pre-actual fame and D-list TikTok fame, we were friends.
Z-list on my.
Oh, no. We were friends. So I used to work at Morrison's, and then I remember coming in one day at the bakery, and my outfit wasn't very glamorous. I had this like dinner nanny hair.
I remember. My gosh.
I had this like dinner nanny hair net on, a white apron, and like a white top. And I looked like a bag of shit, but I didn't care because it was Morrison's. I don't want to say exactly where it was, but somewhere in County Durham. Yeah, but no one's going there.
I have a very funny tale about this. So I saw you on the rota one day, and you must have been at least 2 hours late. So I didn't think you were. Should I not say that?
I wasn't 2 hours late.
No, well, you must have, like I saw you on the rota. I thought you were coming in. I didn't know who you were, and so I didn't think you existed.
But then I came in, and I remember, no, you just stood
Your
there.
redemption arc.
Like this, you stood there like this. You look like, you know, like the Tim Burton characters, and they just like look like this.
Yes,
and then I was like, hiya, you're right. You're like, hi.
I took that job very seriously.
You did. You really did, because you got all of the extra shifts. I remember.
I needed them.
No, but I used to ask for extra shifts, and they wouldn't. I was on a 4-hour contract, and they wouldn't give me the extra shifts
because
we could really shit at the job.
We could all see each other's hours, couldn't we?
I think so. Yeah.
Like on that rota thing, and suddenly mine were like 26,
That's
30.
That's because the manager liked you because you were really good. But I remember
he deleted me on Facebook.
Oh, you're joking. I don't think I ever had him on Facebook.
Right, but we can't go to,
Okay, we'll not go into that one. I remember my highlights working in the Morrisons was I burnt 100 donuts in the oven, and he was nice about it because I put them in the oven.
Let's anonymise them.
The manager, I thought he would bollockers, but I remember he said, "Katie, can you come upstairs for a meeting?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll just put the donuts in," and then I forget about everything. So we came up for the meeting, and then the donuts were like black, like charred.
Yeah,
it was really bad.
I think that happened to a lot of people there.
Well, everyone burnt the donut.
Well, if you were not as militant as X.
Which one's this? Is this one of the people that work?
Yeah.
I know exactly who you mean.
Yeah. Whereas there was Y too, who was very much...
We're trying not to get sued here.
Yeah. But yeah, it was an interesting environment, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then I worked for Sainsbury's afterwards, and that was totally different.
Remember when you talked about on Big Brother, you only mentioned Sainsbury's?
Yeah. I've done all the big four.
You've done.
I had to collect them all.
Exactly. I mean, I did M&S as well. I did.
Yes, I remember. Yeah. I didn't want to say too much, but I remember you talking to me about it.
Yeah, I thought I'm going up in the world.
But weren't people being mugged and whatever?
So basically what happened was, again, I don't know if I can say this. Again, it was at COVID, so we would have the barriers up, like the glass, plasticky things, and people will come in. Because I remember at Morrison's, they used to be like, if someone tries to take something, try and get it back.
Yeah.
Do you remember them saying that?
Well,
I don't know if we can actually have this bit in, because this is like...
No, it's fine. We're talking about supermarkets, you know.
But I remember at M&S, they were like, please don't chase them, because people would come in and they would steal the joints of beef and the champagne and have it in, like, you know, those baskets that you have in supermarkets.
Why champagne on the shelf?
I couldn't tell you. And then they would dump the baskets in the park next to it, and then just sell the meats, joints of beef. And I thought, you know what, that's actually quite smart, and I'm not getting paid enough to be able to say anything. So
down here, they put like cheese in bloody boxes, whereas up north, they don't seem to do that. Hopefully, they don't do that, because that's dystopian. But
exactly. But that was fun. And then I think my other favourite memory of working in Morrison's is when I got locked in the freezer, because you know how you had to get bread out.
Oh my God!
Do you remember that?
We're going down such a legal, potentially legal rabbit hole here. But no, yes, that happened. And the hanging light.
The hanging light?
There was a light hanging in the warehouse. I'm never going to work with a supermarket again after this interview.
No, but it was my daft fault because when you go on the freezer, you had to go like to the end to get all the bread out. And I don't think I made enough
because the bread was frozen. And people don't know that.
But you bake it in the oven, so it's freshly baked and stored. We're telling you all the favourite, like the secrets of Morrison's.
Yeah.
And then so I got the bread out, and then someone else, I think it was a new girl that was in, like a Saturday girl, and then she just locked the freezer. And I was like, huh? And I was banging on the freezer for ages. And then the manager came in, and he was like, you can open it from the inside. And I was like, oh, can you?
Well, no, I was trapped in there for 40 minutes at one point.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't that bad.
Well, and one last thing on Morrison's. We do have another friend. We'll call her Zed.
So who it is, we'll beep it out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So we've got X, Y, and Z.
X, Y, and Z.
And so this Zed person still messages me daily about what's going on at Morrison's.
Oh, does she? Oh,
yeah.
Do you reply?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
I've got a soft spot for it.
She was really nice. That person.
Yes.
They were really nice.
They used to put a Lincolnshire sausage roll in whenever they knew I was coming into work.
Oh, did you actually?
They
did they actually?
They did.
Oh, bless them.
Bless them indeed. Right,
so
let's not talk about Morrison's anymore.
I feel this is going to have to be heavily edited because I'm so shit scared. We get these like super scary Morrison's lawyers come like, we don't lock people in our freezers.
I did one brand deal with them and they haven't offered me any more, so.
Oh no. I actually love Morrison's. I think it's because I'm great. Like, I've worked there. So I'm like,
Morrison's is fantastic.
I actually do love it.
We love Morrison's. We love Sainsbury's. We love them all.
Love M&S.
We all go there. Yeah, M&S, M&S. Not Waitrose. I had a really bad argument with a Waitrose security guard in King's Cross.
Oh, okay. I was going to say there's hardly any in the northeast.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Do you want to elaborate on that one?
He just looked at me quite suspiciously, like I was doing something wrong, and
did he not say, "Oh my God, is that Jordan who won Big Brother"?
No, he had no clue.
But
yeah, I'm still not over it. So King's Cross is quite triggering to me nowadays.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that. I personally love King's Cross. I think it's great. I love the.
Do you think he would have dealt with that in the manner I did?
Possibly, no. Probably not. Probably not.
He would have executed him.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Or them.
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 All them. Well, I'm terribly sorry that you had a really sad time at King's Cross.
Yeah.
St Pancras.
So.
Do you want to briefly talk about Big Brother? You went on Big Brother, then we'll not talk about it.
No,
so this is Jordan. You went on Big Brother.
No, it's interesting to talk about because, of course, I can't be arsed talking about it every single fucking day of my life. It's like, I know you from Big Brother, blah, 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 blah.
Do you still get people coming up to you on the streets, like staring at you, and then you're like, what the fuck are you looking at? And then you go, oh.
It's like, what the hell have I done? And so I did the after show later live a few days ago. And it's like, well, okay, I've done it. I've done it now. Like that, it's like a chapter in my life, and I'm pleased I won. I didn't expect to win at all.
Again, not going back to Morrison's, but I remember vividly when we were working at the bakery, you said, "Do you watch Big Brother?" And I said, "No." And then you said, "Oh, it's on tonight. I'm so excited to watch it." And then you were on it. So
I don't know how that all worked.
Yeah.
Because I filled out the application form as a joke.
Yeah.
I always say I applied on a whim. I ended up to win.
Yeah.
And it's just the reaction to people. Big Brother fans, bless them. They are probably the best fans in the world, like the most loyal, but also the most crazy in a good way. But yeah, it's sweet, and of course, this is a question I hate. So, are you still in touch with anyone from the house? And it's like, we're all doing our own things now. I'm sitting here on this podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And so I wish everyone luck, but I can't live for that forever.
No, I completely get that.
Yeah.
No, but it's a good experience because I remember my friend messaged me being like, "Oh, you follow Jordan on Instagram?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Why? Has he followed you or something?" And she said, "No, Katie, he's on the telly. Like right now, he's on Big Brother." And I was like, "That's how I discovered it." And I was like, "This is so crazy and weird."
It was such an incredible experience, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like that. What can you complain about? They water you and they feed you, but
Yeah, you've
But
put it well there. Huh?
yeah, but
How long were you in it? 6
only
weeks?
6 weeks.
Yeah.
Only 6 weeks. Whereas in the past, of course, they've done like years and years and years with former housemates.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was so good. Of course, I won the money. I spent the money.
But it's life experience.
Yeah, it is
you're working
life
on
experience.
other things now, aren't you?
Yeah, yes. So I'm working on. I've got my sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on that.
How much can you tell us about that?
I
mean, you told me behind the scenes, but how much officially can you tell us?
Well, the problem with me is I stupidly always say too much, which it's a journalist's wet nightmare.
Is that a phrase?
What that is a phrase, isn't it?
Is it not wet dream?
Wet dream, but also wet nightmare. But okay. Right, okay. Wet dream. I'm shaking now. I'm scared. The Sun are going to pick up on this tomorrow, like they do everything I fucking do. No, but it is insane to have that reception from the show. I get it. I appreciate it. But writing is always my passion, and also, like, for fuck's sake, I was a qualified barrister, and I haven't been disbarred officially yet.
Officially. Well, that is a great way to segment into the first game, because we're going to try and bring it back to history now, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course, please.
This game is called It Feels Illegal. Oh. So I'm going to be reading out some court cases, and you have to decide if they were real or not.
Right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is when I'm in my element.
In your zone.
Doing that. Yeah.
You're quite competitive.
No.
Okay.
I don't mean to be, but for some reason I am.
Okay, let's go. Right. This is called the hairy hand case.
Right.
A surgeon promised a boy with a burnt hand a 100% good hand after a skin graft operation. The surgeon used skin from the boy's chest, resulting in a hand with chest hair growing on the palm. Is this real or fake?
Which country was this in?
Pause. Which country was this in? This sounds English, I can't lie.
When was it?
And when was this?
Yeah, so it's real, of course. That's how I catch you out,
Fuck's sake.
Keep that in,
Please That's so funny. God, you're good. God. That is so funny. So yes, it is real.
Thank you. That's how you win, in law.
You're really good. So the patient sued the surgeon and was awarded damages for the difference in value between a perfect hand and a hairy one.
That does not surprise me. I mean,
could you not just shave it? Do you know what I mean?
Well, when you look back to the laws of the land in this country, it's very eccentric. It's very dependent on what judge you sort of get. I think in this country, the law is a lot less political than it is in the US. And so they do have a saying. So, the courts of equity and trusts and all that, it's dependent on how long the Chancellor's fuss is. Okay. So it's random, essentially.
What did you specialise in when you were studying?
Well, predominantly tax and company law, but of course I never had my own trust fund, so it was not possible for me to take. I had to work at fucking Morrison's, as you know.
You did.
So, and then when I was doing legal, I suppose you could say, practice, it was more property law. Making people homeless.
Where's the passion come from? Oh, okay. Wait, making people homeless?
Yeah, because I did a lot of eviction cases.
Okay, so where's the passion come from?
I don't know, I just like tax law.
Really?
Yeah, I love tax and company.
That's
because
so niche.
Also company and tax, they have so much to do with history.
Okay.
And yeah, it was enjoyable. Like when we talk about, so for instance, the East India Company, etc., that's a derivation of company law today. And it was very colonial. And it's almost like, should we even talk about that sort of thing? But that's where, legally speaking, not politically speaking, company law comes from. And so I just enjoyed, trying to take out that sort of...
But you didn't enjoy evicting people?
No, I hated evicting people. That was a different thing.
We saw someone says Jordan likes evicting people.
No. Well, I'm sure they'll say whatever.
Right. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Ready? Okay.
God, we went off on a tangent there, didn't we?
And
Bloody hell.
That's okay because you gave a little history lesson. So the demented dog. A man called Howard Rutherford took a dog breeder at court.
Took a what?
I don't really know. What the fuck is this? As he believed his dog was possessed, claiming the dog had eaten his dinner and pooed on the carpet as the dog was possessed by an evil spirit. He then tried to sue the dog breeder. Go on.
Fake.
Why? Because it sounds fake, doesn't it? So if it was fake, how would you argue this case if you were...
How would I argue this case? I would say no one, like in their right mind, is going to argue about defecation on carpets by a bloody dog.
Some people would. There's
some crazy fuckers.
Yeah, but you had to defend them in court. So what would you say? What is your argument?
I would say I'm not taking this case.
But you had to.
Why did I have to?
Because you've got a family to feed. You know, it's Victorian England.
Wait, so does
Tiny
this
Tim's
exist?
Gonna starve.
Is this true from Victorian England? Of course, it's not bloody true.
No, but if it was true,
if it were true, I would not do it.
But you had to because you've got little mouths to feed.
Little mouths or little mice.
You've got, what would you say? What is like? Look in the camera and give like a.
Right. Well, I don't want to tilt my head because the microphone doesn't work. Right. Which camera am I looking at?
Any camera.
Right.
Go.
One. I would say, get a fucking grip. My apologies. I love dogs, but defecating on a carpet.
You've got a dog, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, a cute Rottweiler.
How is your dog?
Oh, he's great.
Good.
I mean, he's not really full size, but he is 3 years old.
Is he only 3? I thought he was old. I thought you've had him for ages.
No, well, my mum and I do like to get through dogs.
Oh, okay.
Like through natural causes. Fucking hell. I'm getting an angry phone call tomorrow from someone.
Oh, that's so cute.
No, but I just don't buy it. I don't buy that a dog defecation. Yeah, well, you use that very coarse language. I can't talk about bodily functions.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't think we've got anything about bodily functions in here.
But apart from shitting on a carpet,
excuse
me.
But that's okay. My dog stopped doing that. She's 10 months old now and she's just stopped doing that. But she chews the carpet. And I get this spray off Amazon to stop her from chewing stuff, but she'll still chew it anyway.
I mean, I love dogs and all that stuff. Yeah. They are sweet, but they're hard work.
She weed on my bed the other day. This is a few months ago now. I did a video on it. No, because basically what happened was...
No. Please stop. You're torturing me with this.
No, I'm going to tell everyone the story. Right. Basically, little Millie, she's a little King Charles Spaniel, and she's so cute and fluffy. And she pissed on my brother's bed, and then she did it on my mom's bed. And I thought... But she'd never done it on my bed, and I thought I was special, and that she wouldn't. And then she was scratching, and then she just looked me dead in the eye, and just
they know what they're doing.
And she had a wing, and I was like, take the piss.
When you have a close relationship with your dogs, they do read. Like they look at you directly in the eye. I know exactly what you mean.
Well, exactly. But she looked at me like butter wouldn't melt. And
they take,
She had a wee.
They take the piss.
Next to the
pillows.
Have
a piss.
Next to the pillows as well. And this was 10 o'clock at night. So I didn't know what to do. And I had to sleep. I had to take all the bedding off, flip the mattress. And then my mum came in and then bollocked us. And she says, instead of putting it in the washer, why have you done a TikTok? And I was like, because it's funny.
Yeah.
So I had to sleep with no duvet. That was really sad.
Social media creators.
Exactly.
You've got to capitalize on every situation.
I was like, I need to tell everyone that the dog's pissed on the bed.
Right. So that was fake. That whole.
No, Millie did wee on my bed, but this.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay, are you ready for another one?
Go on.
Wait, I'm trying to look at this one. Okay. Wait. A woman who sued her baby. Brenda Knowles tried to sue her newborn baby for psychological harassment because it cried for a week straight.
Yeah, I believe that one.
Okay. Why?
Well, mothers...
Again, how would you defend it?
Well...
It's the 1950s in court, go on.
Oh, so it does exist.
Say it to the camera. How would you defend it?
My dearest client has been unfortunately burdened by this thing that came out of her. Unfortunately for her, she is suffering psychological distress. What do we do? They used to call babies back in the day. Well, like going back and back.
Yeah, I mean, she could have put it in the orphanage, but it's a good job. It's a good job that one was fake. Yeah.
What was that actually fake?
Yeah, that was
fake. I
got
that one wrong then.
But that's fine. Okay. Are you ready for another one?
Yes.
Rats that destroyed local barley crops were summoned to an ecclesiastical court in France. Real or fake?
I think real.
Why?
Well, ecclesiastical. Sorry, let me re-speak. No, I can imagine, because in like historically the relationship humans have to animals has been quite sort of twisted in places. Mm-hmm. So I would say that it's believable that they would summon rats to a French court. And
what, because they were French, or like because
not because they were French, but because I'm thinking this must be like more medieval sort of.
I think it is, because I remember. I mean, it's true. It is true. There was a phase where they used to like take pigs to court and some.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember like reading that?
Yes. They used to torture animals, didn't they?
They torture them
because they believed they were involved in some kind of witchcraft, or. Yeah. And it's like you and I have spoken about dogs knowing what's going on, but I'm not making myself bloody paranoid about how animals see us.
Basically, the lawyer that was appointed to defend him, I can't even say this. How's your French? Because mine's horrendous. Bartholomew, couldn't tell you. Successfully argued for Germans, claiming his clients were far too old and infirm to attend court, and also feared the local cats.
Well, do you know what this reminds me of? That Blackadder episode.
I've seen like bits of it. I've seen
it's where the horse is on trial.
No, I've not seen that one.
Well, it's worth watching. It's such a funny episode whenever it comes to law, because like the horse is on trial and they're like, you are a blah, 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 blah. And the horse, bless the horse, is just standing there like, what the fuck's going on, sort of thing. The horse wants to go for a run.
Exactly.
It doesn't want to be on trial.
Well, exactly. But I think that's crazy, like taking an animal to court, because how is it meant to defend itself? Like,
yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't speak.
And also, when it comes to the position of lawyers, how the fuck are they supposed to defend animals?
It's a rat. You can't. You know what it's doing. Case. It's an easy case to win. Would you be on the side of the rats or the person?
The rats.
Why?
Because a lot of people in my life are rats themselves, so I'd rather defend like this tiny thing.
It's nice.
No, that's a joke. I love my close friends.
People know that it's a joke. That's so funny.
Well, people don't always know that I do joke about a lot of what I say.
Oh, bless you. Right, we're gonna do court case. I can't speak. Court case wigs in history. You know a bit about wigs,
I do.
Lawyer wigs. Would you like to explain what you know?
Right. So
did they tell you this in the law schools, like the history of the wigs and stuff?
Well, no. So, I'm curious as to why we would wear horse hair on our heads. Mm-hmm. But this is a scandalous part, by the way. So basically, during the reign of Charles II, the Mary monarch, everyone was fucking each other. And syphilis,
to put it bluntly,
and syphilis was commonplace. People were losing their hairs, and so in the courts, in Parliament's kind of lost it nowadays. But they were wearing.
They're not fucking each other and getting syphilis.
I think they are fucking but it's just they were wearing the wigs to kind of preserve that sort of dignity.
And lice, obviously.
Lice and, syphilis, apparently it makes you lose your hair.
Was it not the treatments though that would make you lose your hair? Because if you're having mercury.
I don't know. I've never had syphilis.
That's good.
but
to clarify.
No, but it was just that kind of it was intended to maintain some sort of decorum.
Yeah.
And Parliament's dropped it recent. Well, if you look at like House of Commons footage from a few years ago, they're still wearing the wigs. In the Crown Court, Court of Appeal, they still wear the wigs. Supreme Court dropped it a few years ago with the whole constitutional reform. But yeah, I'm not an expert on this, but
you sound like an expert though. I like it.
Well,
have you ever worn one of them? Is it
no, because I think I look like a twat when I'm wearing one.
But why? But everyone else does.
Well, they do, but I feel like when you're at the bar, the second you wear a wig, you become a different character. So people always say, this is what my mum thought. If you're watching, Mum, please don't. But she said to me that judges wear wigs to almost separate them from reality. And to an extent, that's true in terms of not disclosing your STDs. But like the historical reasons for that are so much more interesting.
See, I can't relate to this because I've never like worn. Well, I did almost buy a wig once. So basically, this is my trauma, right? So when I was in year 3 or year 4, Hannah Montana came out.
Oh God!
Right. So this is how I can try to relate this. In Claire's Accessories, they sold the Hannah Montana wigs. So I said, Ma'am, we'll have to go to Claire's Accessories and get a Hannah Montana wig. And she said, Katie, you've got a fringe and blondish hair anyway, so why do you want one? And she said no. And I think they were like expensive at the time. So I was never allowed one. So I could never like transform and be like a different person, even though it was the exact same hair colour and haircut. And I'll never forget that until this very day.
Which shop was it?
Claire's Accessories.
Claire's Accessories.
Where I got my ears pierced, yeah.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
I think they've closed. No, there's still one in the Metro. I think I haven't been in though.
Let's not dox ourselves, but yeah, love the Metro. no, but it's interesting, isn't it? Like the transformative effect of
wearing a wig.
Yeah, wearing a wig. But historically, it's because they were all shagging each other and yeah.
No, I wore another wig because we played, again, this is year 2, we were doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and I was Violet Beauregard. So I got this really
that surprises me not.
So I got this blonde, again, like bob wig. I think it was from the Joker. Again, in the Metro Centre, there used to be a fancy dress shop like years ago.
Yes.
So I wore that wig and then I had to do an American accent and I wore this blue tracksuit. And then when I was... You know, when she turns into a blue, I went off stage and it was this girl's dad's exercise ball that they put on the stage and it was blue and that was, Yeah. I did feel like a different person because I felt like Violet Beauregard.
Yeah. And then you had your Morrison's hat.
And then I had the Morrison's hat as well.
But also Metro Centre.
Yeah.
I can't believe, so I went there the other week. I can't believe that it was funded by like Christendom or something.
What?
Yeah.
Chris?
The church commissioners were the top investors in the Metro Centre.
What, originally?
Yes. They're not anymore.
But it's into now, isn't it? So
yeah. But that's crazy, isn't it? So I did a post the other week saying, is this a religious place?
And what was your conclusion?
I don't know.
I mean, did you feel a certain way when you were walking around or...
Perhaps I do.
Well, you remember Metroland? Or no?
No, I was never up that far because, Scunthorpe, Grimsby.
Oh, God.
The Lincolnshire routes.
I always think you're from, like, my end.
Yeah.
No, you're from Scunthorpe.
Yes.
Basically, they used to have a theme park in the Metro Centre.
With a roller coaster.
With a roller coaster, yeah, called Metroland. And it was the most shittiest roller coaster ever. But it was the first one I ever went on and I cried.
Indoors, too.
Indoors, yeah. It was so good. It was average, but it was like, wow.
It was so good, but it was average.
So average. It was great. I can't really remember what else. I just remember the roller coaster, and you would go in, and it would like count you down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it was like this scary like booming voice, and I just cried all the way through it. But then, I got over myself.
I can relate. I remember when I was at school, the fire alarm once went off, and I found that the scariest thing ever.
Why?
No, but it's like they're booming, and because so we did a fire drill, and then I was watching it all day afterwards, thinking that's not going to happen again, is it? That's not going to happen. I don't want that to happen, and I stupidly cried. We're talking when I was like, I must have been 8 or 9 years old.
But it's just a fire alarm.
I know, but I didn't like that whole alert sort of thing. I'm very relaxed. I'm very chill. Right, tangent after tangent. I like your boots.
Thank you. These are gifted. These are actually gifted, but thank you.
Oh gosh. Can they give me some, please?
That's like a favour. There you go. It's iPad. Where were we talking about wigs? I don't really know how we got to you crying over
We just went on a whole tangent about Metroland and
Metroland.
Yes.
Fire alarm.
The North East people will love this.
Do you miss Scunthorpe? Or?
Do I miss Scunthorpe? Well, to an extent, yes, because I've got to appreciate.
Is that near Grimsby?
Yeah, so it's like 30 minutes ish.
Because when I think of that, you know that Sacha Baron Cohen film, and it's in Grimsby.
None of it was filmed in Grimsby. It was all filmed like Essex way and studio sets.
Okay, because that is what I think of when someone says Grimsby.
Yeah, which I think is a bit of a misrepresentation.
Yeah, but I've never been, so it's just
Well, we can go together. I mean, it's got the best fish and chips going.
Is it?
Yeah.
Speaking of fish and chips, do you want to talk about Beamish fish and chips?
Oh my God! Because I messaged you about this earlier. Do you want to talk about Beamish more?
I don't really know. You can talk about Beamish. You've done a few, like you've started to do like the jaunts with Jordan and stuff, and then you go around all the different places. And have you been to Beamish and stuff? Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Have you been to Beamish?
I've been to Beamish. I've got the early pass. I bloody love Beamish.
But okay, maybe we shouldn't. But could I just hide this here and hide that?
Basically, what happened was I really wanted to do a collab with Beamish, like so bad, to the point where like. I think they were so busy because they were in run-ins for like Museum of the Year. And I thought to get their attention, I'm going to hide all of these books around Beamish and like tag them in. So like the public can collect it. And then I don't think that went down very well.
Well, from what you told me.
They want me to do some Christmas stuff with them. So.
Oh, really? Can you bring me along, please?
They said, do you want to film some Christmas stuff? I said, say less.
But also, when you told me that anecdote, it was...
I told you the official version.
Yeah, well, of course, like, Katie and I have been to a lot of Downton Abbey-ish events after knowing each other years and years ago. And when you told me that anecdote, I was just... Yeah, I still think about it daily. Yeah,
but I wanted their attention. I'm like so desperate to work with Beamish because I think it's the best museum in the world. So I was like, I'm just going to hide loads of books.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
It's so good. So I just hide loads of books. And hopefully someone's taken it.
Yes.
And they haven't just like...
what I find crazy about Beamish is you go into all the little houses, all the, like the pockets, and people are acting as if they're living the life. It's role-playing to a different degree.
I did work experience there in year 10.
Yeah.
And I remember I wanted to be in the... Because if you don't know Beamish, it's like an open-air museum. So I never know how to explain Beamish. It's just Beamish. Yeah. So basically, they get all of these houses from around County Durham and they take them down brick by brick and then they build them in this museum.
It's mad, isn't it?
I wanted to work in the Edwardian town because I wanted to be like the lady of the manor working the sweet shop. And I'm like, no.
I can see that.
Thank you. But they said, no, you're in the pit village. And then which is like the mining town houses. So I was in like a little povo costume and I made bread and lemonade and all of that for a week, and it was great. I loved it. And fish and chips.
Apparently, there's a similar museum in Birmingham where it's like this living museum concept.
Yes, Black Country Museum.
Yes, and what they do is incredible. Like taking something down brick by brick and then reconstructing it. It sounds like a vanity project, but it's amazing to be in. I went to the cinema when I was last at Beamish, like the newly constructed 1950s
cinema.
Yeah, and the woman in there, bloody hell, she scared my mum and me. She was very because of course they've got the people in every single rooms, and she was taking it also very seriously. And I was like, well, okay.
Oh God.
But yeah, to go back to your original question, the fish and chips, I am a bit pissed off. The chips were very good, but I did find a bone in the fish.
Really?
I did.
Yeah, I never have. So I would always get a dab in chips because I feel like a fish is too much.
What is a dab?
Like a half a fish.
Oh.
Dab and chips.
Yeah, well, I mean, fish and chips, coming from Grimsby, it's my favourite meal. But yeah, the Beamish ones, they did let me down. And also the queues, but understandably the queues.
Because it's so nice.
This is not an ad for Beamish, by the way.
Well, it's probably not, because I've gone, they didn't reply, so I've had to go to extreme measures to get them to reply, and they did. So thank you, Beamish. Love you lots. So apparently King Louis XIV helped to popularise the wig.
Yeah, yes, I've seen that. And then it took off back in this country because
of Charles II.
Yeah, and they were obviously both watching each other.
Yeah.
Or like having this sort of.
I like Charles II's wig.
Yeah.
I like the curly wig.
Yeah, but he's one. I mean, I love him, the hedonistic, merry monarch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so to summarize, the reason people still wear wigs in court is because they were all fucking each other.
That's going to be a clip. That's going to be a clip. I love that.
And it's very dirty business, which is why I haven't worn a wig, as you asked me.
Because you don't have syphilis?
I don't believe so. I mean, I don't.
We're going to summarise that up again. So everyone was fucking each other. That's why they wore wigs.
Yeah.
But Jordan doesn't wear a wig because he's never had syphilis.
Yes, I'll take that.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, if only Raya would accept me. Or Raya, whatever the fuck it's called. Sorry, language. Yeah. I've got 3 reference or referrers. But I just can't get on it. Are you on it? We shouldn't even be disclosing that, should we?
Yeah. No, I'm not. I feel like everyone I know is waitlisted on it. Because they got on, or like everyone else got on years ago.
Well, everyone I seem to know is on it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, bless you.
So, that's why I'm not wearing a wig, because I'm not on Raya. If I were on Raya, then, yeah, the syphilis would come in, the wig would come out.
Let's try and make this historical now to try and link it in.
Yep.
If you were on Raya and it was all of the kings and all of the people from history, who would you match with?
That's such a
Thanks,
good...
Megan. Producer Megan, she loved that one.
That is such a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to... Not that twat.
We've got head twatter over here.
I love how he's head twatter. I haven't even read the writing, but yeah.
Got cousin fucker behind you.
Oh, God. What's wrong with her?
Just know.
Oh, gosh. I'm just thinking right now.
So we've got Charles II, Oliver Cromwell, George
I'm not going with him.
Why?
He's a bloody maniac.
Why? What turns you off with Ollie Crom?
Well, Ollie Crom, he couldn't fulfill what he intended to do. And then we had Charles II coming back, because the whole thing about Charles I, which is really sorry, I'm going down on a tangent
it's
here.
Historical. Let's go. Keep it going.
Right. So Charles I, the reason he fell from favour was a lot to do with a tax law case. So
he sort of just did what he wanted, really.
Yeah, he did.
He did. And he was like, "I'm the king, so shut up."
So what he did was try to levy a tax on people, and like from a certain area to do with shipping, because of course back in the day tax was all about like military sort of things. And then he was sort of like his levying that tax was acquiesced by judges. Like there's a famous case of ship money. And yeah, then he got his head chopped off because the people didn't like it. But then they got Ollie Cromwell back.
He's got a death mask in Warwick Castle, and obviously you studied at Warwick. Have you seen it?
I used to work at Warwick Castle.
Did you?
Yes.
No way.
I mean,
really loved it.
This is a perfect podcast for me to be on, for God's sake.
I really loved Warwick Castle, yeah.
Yeah, I used to be in the dungeons at 3 a.m. Anyway, we can't go off on another tangent. No, like clean. No, because I would be like a wench on tables dancing around for rich Russians. Yes,
I did that as well. Yeah.
I mean, it was fun, but also a bit dehumanizing. Anyway, so to answer your question, I must reverse. I would say, I could probably be with Charles II for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'd have a fun
You'd
life.
have a good time, not a long time. Yeah.
But then I think I'd have to settle down. I'd probably have to be with someone more like Anne. But how about you? I want to know about you. Yes.
About who I would get with.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know, because like I slag everyone off, so I feel like I'm being two-faced. So I go, well, actually, I find you really sexy.
Well, none of them are sexy. That's the thing.
Lord Byron.
Yeah, he's sexy. But as
But
far
he
as
also did like have a kid with his sister.
yes,
Yeah, half sister.
Yeah, and I can't remember her name right now, but she did so well for herself, didn't she? What's her name?
The sister you had a kid with.
No, not the sister. The daughter of Lord Byron.
Oh, Ava Lovelace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is one of the finest mathematicians to ever exist. I mean, fabulous. Lord Byron must have had something going on up there. He certainly had the charm.
Everyone. Did you see how he had this? Lady Caroline Lamb was his lover. Did you hear about this story?
No.
Story, right? So, if I had to shag anyone, it would be Lord Byron. However, I'm just going to clear that one up there.
You're going to have people DMing you now.
I mean, like, I'm actually related to Lord Byron. It'll be some, like, creep like that. Anyway, so he had this lover called Lady Caroline Lamb.
Yeah.
And he got a bit bored with her, but she was obsessed with him to the point where she was writing all of these letters, chatting shit about him. And then it got to a point where she... how do I frame this delicately? She got a pair of scissors.
Well, you never do frame stuff
So
delicately.
she cut off her pubes, but she went too close to the skin. So she got blood on them, sent it to him in a letter being like, miss you, love you. This is what you're missing type of thing. But she went insane, yeah. But I don't really know what to like...
I mean, right. If we're not talking about monarchs, maybe Elizabeth II, if I had to marry one of them.
Okay.
Lizzie too.
But
yeah, I'm going to go for Oscar Wilde.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I once went to his house for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. Well, I was invited by the Oscar Wilde Society. And I turned up and I was just like, I didn't not know what the fuck was going on. Because, of course, I was living more like Chelsea area then. Now I'm back like to my roots, northeast, etc. And yeah, they gave me a death in the afternoon. So it's a cocktail made up of absinthe, champagne, Oscar's favourite. But I was so freaked out because I thought, why are people so invested? Like... yeah.
No, go on.
No, so we'd go over to like a part of the room and then people would be fantasizing over where his desk was placed when he wrote A Picture of Dorian Gray. And I was just thinking, what the fuck am I doing here? This is very strange. I used to walk past this guy's house, a few years ago. Why am I here?
Did you have a good time, or was it just like...
Yeah, I did have a good time. A too good of time. And I was supposed to meet my friends afterwards, but death in the afternoon means death in the afternoon. And
right. But Oscar Wilde.
Yeah, gorgeous.
There was a museum next to Covent Garden. I think it's called the Police Museum, and you can see the stand where he was put on trial because they've taken it and they put it in the museum.
Yeah. I need to go there. But also, what I like about Wilde is that apparently he was so sassy when he was on trial. Which, yes.
Yeah, because he didn't really deny any of the allegations.
Yeah, and also going back in history, why was he put on trial for that sort of stuff? But of course, different
times.
Yeah, different times.
Sad. Really sad.
I'm in tears. No, but I'm sure he's laughing from... Because also with Wilde, do tell me if I talk
No, it's fine.
Also with Wilde, he had quite a sad trajectory. So he was living in Chelsea in that house. But
what was it? Who was his lover called? Lord...
Who?
He had a lover. Basically, he had a lover called Lord Alfred Douglas. And his dad found out that they were having an affair and they went to court. Is that true? Yes.
And so that's how it all like declined
Yeah,
for.
so basically because he found out about the affair.
Yeah.
Lord Alfred like obviously didn't want to talk about it in public and like admit to it, but they were still having this affair on the side. And he went to prison. Well, he went to court because of it, and then he wasn't really denying it in court. He never denied it.
Yeah, I suppose love does strange things, doesn't it? And what I've noticed about a lot of characters in the past, so we've got Wilde, we've got like Freddie Mercury, they've always got a strong woman behind them, and even Ozzy Osbourne, bless him, R.I.P., loved him. But like Wilde was married to a woman, wasn't he? And then of course that probably got too stressful towards the end, and he moved off to Paris and didn't really speak to anyone.
Yeah, I feel a bit sorry for his wife though.
Yeah, as do I. But back in those days, it was probably a bit different, wasn't it? You have to be very covert. Nowadays, you've got Grindr, which people accuse me of being on. I'm not on it.
Okay. I'm glad to hear. Why do people accuse you of what the hell?
God knows. Yeah. But anyway,
you want to go into another segment now? Again, it's all edited, so it's fine. Okay. So I'd like to play another game.
Go on.
That's okay. And it is called Would They Survive a Spoons Night Out?
Right.
This is Emperor Nero edition.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so imagine it's Durham spoons. It's Weatherspoons. And we're about to go on the Szechuan with Emperor Nero.
I think he would survive it. Although I don't like that spoons in Durham.
Which
maybe the Five Swans in Newcastle.
I don't think I've been to that one. Which is the one that's near the train station in Newcastle?
Oh, the
Mile End or something.
Yes, the Mile Castle.
That's the one.
Would he survive? I think so.
Well, why don't we take it through like bit by bit? So we do like a whole survival pre-drinks test. Okay.
Yes.
So it's me, you, and Emperor Nero. Should we do like a bit of background? You seem to know a bit about him though.
Apparently.
Can I give like a brief of Emperor Nero?
Right, so should I look at the camera?
You don't have to look at the camera.
No, so basically Emperor Nero was a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
He killed his own mum, allegedly. I mean, what we're going on are historical sources. But yeah, he was batty. He wanted to be more like thespian over emperor. And also, if we look to like his predecessors, they were all quite mad as well. So we've got Octavian. He was all right-ish. Caesar beforehand, killed in the Senate. Caligula, Tiberius, both fucking lunatics. So, yeah.
Any you particularly like?
Not from that generation of Roman emperors. No, well, Nero, I suppose he would survive to an extent, as long as people didn't know about all the dirty things.
Okay, all right. Oh, he lowered taxes. Though. So yeah, he did murder his mum and his wife.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's the cost for lowering taxes, I suppose.
So be it. So be it. Yeah. So at the pre-drinks, I think like the vibe's sort of gone a bit down a bit because he's murdered his own mum. So it's like, well.
Yeah. So if you and I, like, we were a throuple in that situation, I suppose you and I would want to call him out for what he's done. Yeah,
but then because he's lowered taxes and stuff, he's brought loads of like VKs to celebrate. So it's like, we can't exactly be arsey with you. Yeah, we've got some free drinks.
Yeah, so if he's gifting us with VKs, pouring them out.
Which colour?
Blue.
I was gonna say blue.
I love the blue.
I like the blue one.
It's quite nice, isn't it? It's just,
but he was also accused of starting the Great Fire of Rome.
Yes, but apparently that's not true because he was away at the time it was all happening. Okay. But who knows?
Exactly.
Because also when it comes to ancient history, we only have
the sources from the
yes.
historians.
And so Thucydides is so different to like Suetonius.
Half the time they just make shit up.
Yeah. So Thucydides was more like balanced in what he revealed. Like he did a book about the Peloponnesian War, which I studied when I was not even an undergraduate, but A-level, whereas Suetonius was like what Hello magazine is today. So he wants to he wanted to, he's been dead for what? years and years and years. But he wanted to be like that gossipy sort of, oh, we'll get this drama, we'll get that drama.
So do you think on the pre-drinks we sort of have a DMC with them being like, look, I know you've brought some VKs, that's really nice.
Yeah.
But you've also got like a murdering tendency and like I was gonna say, what's it called? Arsenic? Not what's it called? When you
arsenic. No, arson, like the poison thing.
No, arson. Tendency for arson, because obviously
arson, yes, of course. Yeah, we're burning down Rome and stuff.
Yeah, so it's a bit like, are you okay?
Yeah, and
do you want to talk?
I read something so interesting today on like Instagram stories. We're talking about arson and stuff. That like the gunpowder plot. Yeah. This is like a conspiracy theory. But it was done like behind the scenes to try and make Catholics look worse than they were. We probably shouldn't keep that in. No, but it's just it's so interesting, isn't it, when you look back and study it. So I've been reading this book by Tracy Borman on witches. Yes. And it's I'm not a Catholic, but but also a lot of stuff happens obviously behind the scenes what we don't see. Like talking back to Suetonius, we only get a single version of history, whereas nowadays it's so much different, isn't it? Because everyone has a phone, everyone can talk, like, oh, flash this, flash that, bum, 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 bum. Yeah,
and he was also, oh god, again, I feel like we need to have like a therapy session with him before we go out, because he was initiated the first official persecution of Christians, blaming them for the fire. Yeah. It was a bit like, oh, is it even good to go out with? Are we going to get cancelled on behalf of him? Like,
we probably would. And so it's just not worth it.
So do we lighten the mood a bit? Like, do we put some sing-songs on?
I think that
rap or like...
I think there are better people. I would rather go out with Charles II.
Do you think? We're going out with Nero though. Charles is busy.
What's he doing?
He's busy.
I want to go out with him. I don't want to go out with bloody Nero.
Going out with Nero though. Right. So do you think, how would you summarise the pre-drinks with Nero? A bit awkward, orkies type of thing?
I think he would be in his own world, whereas
especially
you and I
having the pre-drinks in his like family home and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We've flown out to Italy for this to come back to. Yes. But no, I think you and I would just be looking at each other, thinking, what the fuck's going on? Yeah. And Nero would be in his own world.
Yeah, like slyly texting each other, like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. Like, but Nero wouldn't even notice that.
No.
He would be very much... Yeah, I can't, but I'm almost psychoanalyzing Nero right now.
We don't want to be doing that, especially if we're going to spoon. So let's say, right, we've had the pre's, we've had the VKs, and that's quieted us, quieting us down a bit. And now we're at the Durham Weatherspoons. In my head, like, it's all at the Durham Weatherspoons. We've paid the £3 entry fee or 3 gold coins because Nero's here.
I think the people at Durham Weatherspoons would have something to say about Nero being there, had they knowledge of...
So we get in. We've got the Skittles shots. You know the Skittles ones?
I don't know those.
Oh, they've got like little shots and they're like Skittles flavoured.
Oh.
And they give you like a headache.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I'm all white wine.
Okay, so you're having white wine. What do you think Nero's having?
What's he having? I think he's a lager sort of man.
Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like the people, because originally in his reign he was quite popular with the people, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yes.
So
yes.
I feel like all of the Durham locals were like, "You're right, Nero. How are you doing?" On the back type of thing. Yeah.
It's. I suppose it's at what point we know of Nero.
This is let's say it's like a mix. So early on in the night, he's really popular with everyone.
Yes,
it's like his early reign.
What I find so interesting is that Nero had to almost pay people to stay and watch his performances.
Yeah.
And then people were like, he had to lock them in.
So it's now gone to disco spoons at this point.
Yeah.
And like everyone's
perhaps,
doing
yeah.
And he's going, listen, guys.
Yes.
I'm going to like tear up the dance floor. You have to watch us or I'll kill you.
Yeah, and he reminds me of a lot of people I would want once upon a time seeing Freedom. Like trying to get all the attention.
What's Freedom?
In Soho.
Oh, sorry.
A Place of Vice.
A Place of Vice. Okay.
Yes. But like he'd just be like trying to jam it for himself, but would be utterly useless. But yeah.
But how is that for us? Is that like embarrassing a little bit?
Yeah, it is embarrassing for us. I've known you for years. I think you and I would just sit back and think, what the fuck have we even done in going for drinks with him?
Yeah, exactly. And then he takes all the attention away because there's a rumor that he was an Olympic competitor, and according to one source, he cheated and won 1,800 wreaths in the Olympics.
I can believe that.
Can you? So do you think he's taken all the attention away from us?
I think so.
That's so unfair.
And so
you literally won Big Brother 2023. Like,
well, I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to.
But no wonder you and I can be so gobby about these people, because it's like, give us more. Don't be such a twat, Nero.
Don't be such a twat. Stop taking all of the attention away. But he wasn't that bad because he banned bloody contests in the circus as well. So it's sort of like, you give some, you lose some, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah. It's like that balance. You can kick a dog as long as you don't murder someone. No, but it's like, you know, that strange thing. Like we can romanticize people in history whilst they've done all these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like different standards. Like back then, if you wanted to persecute people, you know.
Yeah, different standards, different times. But yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but.
Wait, I'm trying to find another fact. So we've sort of done the dance floor test, really. Musical performance, he would force people to stay and listen to his long musical and theatrical performances.
Yes.
But like,
I'm not listening to them.
No. How do you think that went down? Do you want to try and reenact that?
Oh, gosh, I think I need another drink to reenact that. Of Diet Coke.
Of Diet Coke. It's only Diet Coke in there, yeah.
No, but I don't know.
You don't know. You wouldn't sit and watch them.
Would you sit and watch them?
If I'm bribed with like free drinks and he's paid for the Uber home.
But he's locked you in.
He's locked me in, yeah. Unfortunately, you know, I would fall for that. I'd be like, yeah, I'll get some more bombs and stuff. Then I would sneak off to the smoking area and be like, I'm sorry.
Well, I don't smoke anymore, so.
Well, I don't, but it's just like, it's nice to get like.
Yeah, that was my favourite time at university, was going out to the smoking shelter. But I don't think Nero would allow that.
Why?
He wants to be captain. He wants to be the boss.
Okay.
But I mean, I love going to the smoking area.
Not with Nero though, because of his arson. See, that was quite scary. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I feel like you're just not having a good time at Spoons.
Not with him.
Not with him. No.
No.
But thank God it's now 2:00 in the morning and we can go for a takeaway.
Yeah.
What do you think he would have?
I don't know what. Probably just like 5 pizzas to himself.
Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because also.
Not like a kebab or something. Oh. I don't like kebab.
I don't like kebabs.
I find them quite scary.
Yeah, the meat scares me.
Yeah, because like, what is that?
Ooh.
What is that? Like, is it a lamb?
I don't know what it is.
Is it beef? Is it mixed together? It reminds us of like, I don't know. You know in Sweeney Todd where they have the pies in it, you don't know what it's like obviously made of.
Yeah.
Obviously not like kebabs are made of people, but like it's that vibe, isn't it?
It's like that pseudo dark coloured meat, you don't know what, and it's just give me fish fingers and turkey dinosaurs any day.
Oh, exactly. So I feel like, yeah, pizzas. He would have about 5 pizzas to a
Yeah. And we're not doing this, by the way. Well,
Nero.
Nero.
Going out with Nero.
No, but he is dead.
Do you think?
I don't know. Do you believe in ghosts?
A little bit, but I've never seen. I don't think anyone's ever reported seeing like a Roman ghost. It's always like a sickly Victorian child.
Yes,
isn't it?
that's the thing. Like my mum says the same thing to me. Like you never see
a modern ghost.
Yeah.
Nah.
What is a modern ghost?
I don't know. They've got like tracky bottoms and trainers on or something. Don't know.
Why is it? Northeast. I do see a few of them.
I know, but you just never see like. Maybe like you could see a Tudor ghost because it's like in Hever Castle people report seeing Anne Boleyn.
Yes, yeah. And like Gainsborough Old Hall.
Yeah.
I used to go there growing up, and another tale from my mum. She felt so terrified of going there because they've got this grey lady, but everywhere has a fucking grey lady.
There's one in Durham, the grey lady.
Of course there is.
It's the white lady in Crook Hall. Apparently it's this like ghostly lady, but now it's like a National Trust coffee shop.
I mean, everyone hears creaks and bangs, but sometimes it's windy.
Exactly. You've just basically dispelled all of these ghost accusations. But I think Nero, I don't know. I mean, he'd be in Rome anyway, so it's not as if he's coming to England. Is he? So, what music? Ooh. Yeah, what music do you think he would be into?
Music would he be into? Probably like
drum and bass.
Yeah, also really strong classical. So like Vivaldi sort of stringy, like dun 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 dun.
But they're not playing that in a Wetherspoons, are they?
No, that Wetherspoons does play music.
Yeah,
which surprises me.
Yeah, on a Saturday.
But because the other ones don't usually do that. From my experience, no.
Oh, all the ones I've been to, they have.
Oh well.
Oh.
But yeah, very like almost stringy or quite, as you said. Yeah, these are tough questions.
I'm sorry, but anyway, I've got a note here that Nero, he was condemned by the Senate. He was declared a public enemy.
And so he topped himself.
Death, so he topped himself.
Yes.
So we wouldn't really have another Spoons night out with him.
Good.
Oh, well, yeah.
The first one, as you've described it, is awful.
So do you think we wouldn't recommend a night out with Nero? Not very good vibes.
Absolutely not.
Makes you listen to his music for like an hour on end. It's like what I used to do when I was little. Like I would put on performances for my parents and I'd charge them money when I was about 6 or 7. And I'd learn the whole dance routine to High School Musical Bop to the Top, and I'd make them sit on the front room sofa, and I'd make my dad get his camcorder out and film us do it. So I feel like it's sort of that energy, isn't it?
You are definitely Hannah Montana.
Yeah, I am. Like, please listen. And then I got this MTV karaoke machine once, and it had a camera in for Christmas, and I would again reenact the dances, and I've got a video of me in a Belle costume, like Princess Belle, and I'm doing a Girls Aloud song. But the lyrics, I don't know why my parents would sit and record like me, because one of the lyrics was like, put your tongue in my ear, it's queer and kind of this is a Girls Loud song, and I was reenacting and singing the lyrics to that, but I didn't understand it.
Nero would be into that.
But I was fine in my Princess Belle costume doing a whole dance routine to that.
We keep going off on tangents, but I do have an interesting question for you. So when it comes to sorry, you look panicked.
Okay.
No, but when it comes to Disney princesses, which do you think is the most authentic? In like when we talk historically,
none.
No.
Well, if you think about it, like Belle, you know, she reads and stuff, so that's good. But then she like. So then she gets with a beast, but then he can talk and then he turns back to a human. So I don't really think that one's true. Snow White, again, like she's just in a forest and then she comes back to life and she talks to all of the animals. So she'd probably be like burnt for being a witch for talking to the animals. Ariel, I don't think mermaids are real. I'm gonna put that one out there. But the real like Brothers Grimm stories are like so sad, like
yes,
creepy.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
Like,
not historically accurate at all.
No, no. So I don't really know who's the most accurate Disney princess.
Yeah.
None.
I mean, I went through a phase of just like building Lego, and I had the Disney castle. I still have the Disney castle, but yeah, when you look back, it's just like, I think we were all fooled.
Yeah, let's go with that one. But our final thing that we like to ask after the end of every episode, I'm going to say that again. The final thing that I like to ask at the end of every episode is, what would be page 1 of your history book?
Probably he existed.
He existed.
Yes.
That would be it.
He existed and then he died.
That would be your history book.
Yeah, what would be yours?
Oh, Rylan asked me that last time, and I don't know. I'm asking you the question. I don't know.
Right, okay. It's got to be like Times New Roman, probably
font number 12 for the size.
Maybe like 16, 18-ish. Like,
that's
just center
on Microsoft Word.
I know. But it's just like short and simple. He existed and then he died.
Sunday time.
This is so depressing. I once, if I may add on to that, I once had an English teacher who set us about, like, he asked, what would you write on your gravestones? He's great. Oh, they're great, sorry.
And what did you say for yours?
I'm not sure. I think they dropped the whole lesson plan and just put an episode of The Simpsons on. Because it is quite depressing. Like, we're not dead yet. Unlike,
you in?
I think I must have been year 8, 9-ish.
But yeah, it's intense for year 8.
Yeah, well, it's made me very reflective ever since. So bless them.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on, Jordan.
Thank you.
Where can people find you on social media?
Oh God, I've got to do all this. Yeah, Jordan.Sangha on this and that.
Instagram, TikTok.
I'm so shit at the socials and people know it, so I'm outing myself.
And good luck for the sitcom.
Yeah, and thank you. And it's
exciting. I can't wait to see it when it comes out.
Yeah, hopefully it's, yeah, but it's been so nice talking to you two, because a genuine friend, and I like that.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you.
Right.
Clap. Do we clap? Yay!
I'm not clapping, but yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.